Hey everybody, good morning. How are you? It's Friday. I know many of you guys are getting ready for work and finishing up school. I think, what is it, the last week of school for everyone, getting out of school. I just came up here while I was getting ready just to say, hey, guys, I know it's the holiday season. Everybody's busy and so forth. I'm just getting all my stuff together while I'm getting ready. But I just wanted to come up here to tell you guys, hey, I haven't seen a bunch of you in a while. I know the holiday times can be very trying. We're trying to get so many things done. We got family coming in. Some people don't have family. So a lot of things going on. I just wanted to bring awareness. I know that, some people don't like this time of year, but I just came up here just to say hello, tell you guys how much you mean to me, how much I love you guys, and that God loves you more. But yeah, I'm up here to say that while I'm going this year. I know that sometimes we just don't want to deal with this time of year for that reason, because you may not have family or a lot of friends, or you just don't like being around people or whatever. Different people have things like depression and mental illness and so forth, or financial situations are not that good. And so, you feel bad because you can't get presents, you can't buy stuff, I've got makeup and stuff. No, I don't love you guys any less. And, that's not the true reason why we are celebrating. It's become a big commercial holiday. If you can support and financially, that's great. But if you can't, that's fine as well, too. I'm just going in with the shadow. But yeah, I'm getting ready, but I came up here just to tell you guys that. Because, I know that some people there's a lot going on with all the weather that's been going on in the, good morning. Sit there. I don't know. I can't see who it is. Just with the fires going on, the snow in different parts of the country, those challenges that people are having because of that. And I realize that. But I wanted to come here to say that, you're thought of, you're prayed for. We did not forget about you. There's so many things going on. Also, some people want to go out and be part of different things, but they don't, people don't drink, but they want to have a good time. There are some functions coming up this weekend. If you want to be around some good people that I know about, you can definitely inbox me and I can get you some info. You just want to be around people. You don't want to have to worry about people being drunken and disorderly. Some people just want to have a good time without the drama. I so get it. I get it. You don't want to be around that. And you shouldn't have to be. That's your choice. People are going to do what they want to do, but you just want to be around some good people. So there are definitely a lot of things going on. Hey, Tanya and Yvonne, how are you guys doing? Yeah, so just remember that. Remember that you are loved, and family is not always necessarily, it's not just people that you are related to, but it's friends and people that you work with and people you spend time with. And it's really, it's really good to be around those people that encourage you and that love you for who you are, and not looking for a present, because, that's not what it's about. That's not what the season is about. We think of giving, like it has to be a gift per se. No, it could be a smile, which is free. It could be your time. It could be a kind, encouraging word. It could be a word of, discipline or accountability. That's all important too. When you love someone, they don't, you don't always hear, you're not always hearing what you want to hear, right? And that's okay. Because life, we don't always, if things are not always like, oh, everything's perfect. No, everything is perfect. We're all in the process. We're all different places and we're trying to get there, and whatever our process from A to B is, and that's what we do. Just moving out there. Not too much, just a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead with my blending brush. So yeah, I know you guys are getting ready for work and school, and so I just wanted to come up here and tell y'all that. Just a little bit. Yeah, and you guys are awesome. I love y'all. I always tell, when I started doing this, it was really because I suffered with depression and I didn't want to take my pills anymore. I didn't want to have a life of codependency because I was in the house and wasn't doing things. And so I stopped. It's been about a year. But of course, you still battle with different things, and so I was. So I started doing makeup, and that was a way for me to stay in contact with you all. And it was great because you guys come up here and you'll be like, hey, what's going on? And so forth. And I'm like, okay. So it's always, good to see you, see how everybody's doing. So I'm grateful for that. So I'm grateful for everyone that has been very supportive and has, just said, hey, what's going on? What are you doing? What's going on with you? This is what's going on with me. And I'm glad to see what you guys are up to as well. And you let me know what's going on. And you come by and you be like, hey. And I'll be like, hey. So that's always good. Right? We support each other. We love each other. And, this holiday season, like I said, just think about those people that don't have. You talk about the family that you have. And you're like, oh, they get on my nerves. Just think about the people that don't have family. That don't have the people that get on their nerves, that don't have children, that don't have, the best living condition. People that are homeless or in transitional homes right now that are trying to, get themselves, together. This could be a hard time because, they feel like maybe they can't give their kids gifts and they feel like they're less of a parent, but that's, not the case. Because guess what? We do the best with what we have, and parents shouldn't feel bad, or we shouldn't feel bad if you can't give a gift. It doesn't mean you don't love the person as much. On some of the, of course you'd like to, it'd be nice, but if you can't, you make the most of like I said, your time. Spend time with people that maybe don't have time because they work all the time, or, things are going on, things of that nature, and maybe they don't have the time, but you have some time, and you have a kind word, and you're funny, and you're a person that you like to make people laugh, and you listen, you have a good ear. That's a really good gift to give, because remember, always, I don't have time, I'm so busy, I don't have time for this, I don't have time for that, I don't have time for this, I don't have time for that. One day, that person may not be there, and it'll be too late, and you won't get that back. Or this person you've been thinking about has been on your mind, and you said, I'm going to spend some time, or I'm going to call them, I'm going to message them. Don't wait and then something happen. The past couple of weeks, I know so many of my Facebook friends and family have encountered some type of loss. And, I know that it's very, very hard. Death is hard all the time, but especially when it's so close to the holidays and you have to bury a loved one or say goodbye to a loved one, and you're just not ready. Not easy at all. It's not easy. And so I just came up here to just say hey and kind of check up on you guys and, let you know, like I said, and I will do it individually, but also because it's good for you to bring the awareness so you guys know. All right, I'm just going in with this cream shadow here. One of our featured this month. In case you're wondering about the products, because you guys do ask too when I have story time, which is pretty nice. So yeah, I'm just doing a nice brown look. I think I was going to do a little bit brown. Let me just buff it out a little bit. And then I went in with like a little sandier brown and just a little pink on the lids, just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. Not too dark of a look. So some of these colors you've seen before. I've done it in like a smoky eye, which is pretty cool. But you don't have to. You can do just a light look. Browns. And I'll just go back in with this here and just kind of highlight that a little bit. Yep. So yeah, there's a charitable event. Oh, I can't talk. There's a charitable event on Saturday for a couple of hours, which will be great. Some local artists will be singing, and there's going to be food and fun. There's a very small donation that they're asking at the door. So if you want to do something very inexpensive, I think it's like a $10 donation to go in. And you just want to be around some good people that don't want anything from you, that just kind of gonna have a good time. Because like I said, it's gonna be food and entertainment. The donations are towards, I think, well, to pay for the venue, but then also for New Year's coming up, there's another venue coming up that they're going to have a play and so forth, and so they're funding that, and I believe to get in there, it won't cost, so that's what the donations are for. Just want to lighten that up a little bit. So, and that's always good. We love to contribute to good causes. We spent money on things that are so much more, and we do it. So if you're looking for something like that, I know sometimes people are like, well, now they're getting vacation, but they don't really have a lot of money to go different places. So, and that's okay, because there's different things going on, like I said, and you guys can enjoy that. All right, so I'm done with those shadows. I'm gonna go in with some mascara to finish this little light brown look. I'm kind of liking the brown look, browning. This one dimples out. It dimples in there, so I'll just bring that over. I was feeling brown. Just going in. I'm just gonna do one step mascara. Yep. Am I gonna curl today? If I remember, curl my lashes. If I can find my eyelash curler. Is it here? I found it. Yeah, I'm hoping some ladies, even though we're moving, I'm hoping some ladies can come over this Saturday. You guys want to come over, do some makeovers. So if you guys want to go, it is semi-formal. So if you ladies want to go and you want your makeup done, yours truly will do it free of charge. You can bring what you got. I've got plenty of stuff. And you can try out the products. So when you are wanting to get some products, you already know what you like. Some of the stuff I do have on hand. Some of the stuff you can order. Good to go. Don't I look just wonderful? Smashing. Yeah, the reason why I look so white here is because I set my eye with loose powder. And a concealer first and loose powder, and then I didn't want the fallout from the shadow palette, and so yep. So now I'm going in with my one step. Yep, and as I said, like I said, it is semi-formal. So if you just want to go dress up and, like I said, be around some really good folks, that's cool. Or you guys have some other events that's going on and you want to get dolled up, ladies, just inbox me. If you're in the Cary, Raleigh area, come over and do your makeup. Or there's weddings and Christmas parties and all of that there. So you guys can definitely come over and I will treat you to that. You can see my one-step mascara. Digging it. Oh, my computer just started shutting down and configuring. It's crazy. My desktop. I haven't used it in a while. I moved it back over. The speaker isn't working either, because I like to play music sometimes. I did a video on Sunday, and it was maybe about an hour or 2 hours, and somebody was playing it like right after, but I haven't seen it since, so I guess Facebook took it down, because I usually go back and review it. Maybe because it had music in it, and I know I don't own rights to any of the music. I said it, and I probably should have put it first, but I know sometimes they'll take down your video. Yeah, you guys see I chopped off this side of my hair too. Well, you know I did this for my birthday, so that's why this side's a little bit darker than it did there. I'm going to get it shaped up. But yeah, I was like, it's hair. It'll grow back. You know, it's been like the process has been, it's been 2 years, and every time I move over here, I see that hair. It's funny. It's like one here, and I'm like, what? And I turn. But yeah, it's been 2 years, and then I started having some breakage, like serious. Like I would like tap my hair, and my hair would start coming out, and I'd be like, wait a minute. just running my hands through my hair. And then I noticed I like had no hair here, and then it was still here. I was like, well, it's gonna look silly, so that's why I faded it low, and then I just faded it in the front too. But as you can see, it's been about 10 days, it's almost 2 weeks, and already it'll grow back. So that's cool. That's cool with me. I said, you know what? Life is too short to be stressing about this stuff. It's gonna go in the bottom, you know, about moving, and it worked out. We were supposed to be gone the ends of November, and then we got an extra month, so we have about 2 weeks left. Matter of fact, yeah, I think it's 2 weeks from today. And I have not confirmed a mover yet. I'm just waiting for a friend to get back to me, but in the meantime, I don't want to wait till the very last minute, because that's when the stress will come in, right? But just got to believe that everything is going to be okay, because it has been thus far. All right, so I'm good to go with that. Yeah, I don't want it too heavy. It's cool. And let's see what it did. So that's that. All right, so I might go a little bit, yeah. So usually what I do is, so what I did is what you saw me do. It's called tipping. After I did my one, I'll just go on the tips there just a little bit and just roll up there. That's just, like I said, ladies, to get a little bit more of a full more volume effect. There you go. If you want your eyes to pop, because like I said, like I always tell you in my videos, that and lashes are cool. Like if you're doing, you know, special event, you know, I do lashes as well. I'm just brushing away the powder. So anything that fell out, any fallout from the shadow came, I'm just going to brush it away. And that's why I have the loose powder there. And to also set the makeup there, because I crease really bad under. So that's why it looks like that. But yeah, putting that on there just makes it so much more. It's better. I'm going to go in with foundation. Okay, yeah, so I took care of that. Let's go in. I have to mix my colors, but I have some light colors and I have some medium, and I also can mix so we can get your color, ladies. I have another dark one coming in, another like the darkest one we have. So ladies with also with a very deep complexion, I got you as well, so don't worry, we'll get that taken care of. Yeah, I was kind of like, okay, what's going on with this move? But I decided it's gonna work out. And then, like I said, I was taking pills and I had stopped, and I was starting to get anxious again. I was like, this is not good. And oops, hey guys, wait, I lost you. Hey, I'm back. But yeah, I was starting to really get worried again. I was like, oh man, this is too much going on. And it was to the point where it was starting to paralyze me, that I couldn't do anything. And I was like, oh, I can't get anything done. And then that turned into, why am I even bothering? Just putting a couple of drops on there. And I was like, I started moving forward. I don't want to go backwards. So I'm just going in with a couple of drops. I'll put in cashmere and a little bit of suede, so that I don't look extremely pale during the winter months, right? And I'll just go and tap that. And at first, you see, it looks kind of cuckoo. So you see the light and the dark. Okay? But I'm going to mix it, and then I'm going to blend it. I'll go on this mirror here so you guys can see. And I'll just go around here. I'm going to do this side first so you see the difference. Hairline. Super duper easy. Get it on the ear, on the neck. Boom. Blend. Guys, see the difference? So you can see here that I just blended it really quick. Just go over, like I said, the neck, the ear, and I'll take it back. And then what I found, so it doesn't transfer so much. See that I'm going to do this side now. So it doesn't transfer so much on your clothes, lady. You can just take some pressed powder, and I'm going to show you there just to stop the transfer onto your clothes. A lot of times you see on mine, that's why I wear like a smock or like a nightgown, you'll see it there transfer. But that stops a lot of it. So as you can see there where I haven't had it done yet. So then I'll just go. And I was like 3 drops each of each one. But you wouldn't need that. We'll just find your match there. It's just that I don't get out as much. And so I'll look really pale. And then I'm like, this is too pale. Right, so there you go. Good morning. How you doing? On the way to work? Or coming in from work? I know some of you guys work third shift, so you're probably coming or getting ready to come in or getting ready for work. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yep. So, and it's, like I said, it's just really great. I get to see you guys. You ask your questions. I know somebody was asking about eyes, to how to do my brows. I did my brows already. So that was the one I showed on that there. So that's how I would get that. So now you can do, I've got a pressed powder. And then that one, like I said, this will stop the transfer on your clothes. It does dry to set on that, but I always like to just take a pressed powder there. And then I will get also a little bit of the loose powder because I like the way that sets as well. Just a little bit and just kind of dust it. Hey y'all, good morning. Because then you get your makeup and you have a nice outfit and you don't want to, especially if you're wearing like black or white. And then just kind of dust that there. I hope everybody has a good day. Drive safe. Just leave a little bit earlier. Don't rush to get there. You'll get there. You need to get there in one piece. That's what's important. We can't get another you. Alright, so I hit that there with the pressed powder. Good to go. That's my Airspun. And that's our loose powder. And then I got my pressed powder. That's how I got that there. Then I'll just contour a little bit. And maybe do a little highlight. And then some lippy. Yep. So, let's see. Get my little contour. That's my liquid foundation brush. Still do a little bit of there, highlighting a little bit, corrective color, just a little bit. Corrective. So I'm concealing and actually I am highlighting. Go with our foundation. This is our other foundation brush that I use to just kind of highlight. Make my little upside down triangle. And I'm going to contour a little bit. So let's see. So now I'm just brightening naturally where I use a little bit too much. But that's okay. I'll blend it. I'm so used to using more that when I started using unique products, I realized I don't have to use all that. But like I said, I crease really badly and I have dark circles, so I want to conceal those as well as highlight. So I'm going to bring it back here a little bit too, because you don't want to just do there. You want to highlight the area around too. Like I said, when the light naturally hits those areas, you want to bring that forward, generally in here. So yeah, ladies, we can get up early. We could do a Saturday morning. Really early like I said, I did Sunday. It's really early Sunday, so you know you're getting to where you need to get on time and your husbands are not hollering at you because they're waiting on you. We'll do early morning, work on the technique here and there, and we're good to go. So I'll just do a little bit of contour. And like I said, just create the shadow, give yourself some more definition, and then also so that your foundation, you just don't look like a blank canvas. And I go in there because I do like a little bit more definition. So I'll go. Also, for you ladies that want to catch the shadow and kind of put some dimension, I go on the jawline. We'll blend it a little bit, so that way I'm not just all one color. Come on, Lisa. Have a good day. Love you. Tell me it off. Okay. Got all your stuff? Okay. Holiday times, they switched up the hours. I had to say so long to my honey bunny. I got stuff to do too, so. Alright, so now I'm gonna blend it. Just blend up. Yep. So I'm just gonna blend that there. Like I said too. And now that I cut my hair, I gotta make sure what I could kind of get away with under the wig or hair longer. I gotta make sure and I'll bring that back there too. Thanks, hon. I forgot somebody's coming to get those magazines. Oh my goodness. Facebook, I tell you, so good to say things. I had said if anybody wanted to get the magazine, so I actually had to just leave them in a box and close it. So when they come, because I'll be back here working then, and I won't be able to, I don't know exactly what time they're coming, but I hope they can make a really good use of it. Vision boards are nice. If you haven't done one, you should do one. And you get like just different, whatever you want, whatever it is that you're wanting to do, you get some pictures, put some phrases on there, some, you know, some different quotes that are going to motivate you, whether it's quotes or mantras or things of that nature that will remind you of what you're doing. So, you know, you can have like fashion stuff. Like for me, my vision is like my business and like weight loss. So I have dresses smaller than the sizes I used to wear on there, just to kind of see that. And then I'll have like offices, so I have like office equipment in there with like the office set up, you know, to be full-time in my businesses. So I'm just blending it so it doesn't look so crazy, right? All right, good to go. If I want to do a little bronzer, I'm gonna do bronzer slash blush. Can I talk today? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I have to do a lot of highlighting. I really don't. I'll OD on that one, so now I gotta make this one. Okay, so I gotta kind of. Oh, this leather brush. It's a blushy. And then when I go outside, it's gonna get cold. My cheeks are gonna be really red, but it's all good. I'm not gonna take any more because I went kind of crazy on this side. So I have some dimension to my face, so I'm not just bleh. Blend that out a little bit. Just right there, just so it doesn't look too crazy and like so dark, and then like get some balance. I'm just trying to get some more balance in my face. Okay, so yes, we're gonna do some rose water. Remember I told you guys it's a really great trick. Just missed it. You don't have to do it that much. I just really, really like it. And then what I do is I take my beauty blender and just press it in. So if you have dry skin like myself, it still looks kind of dewy, very natural, doesn't look powdery. You guys see I did a different light so you can see. Great trick. And then I'm going to do a slight highlight. I'm not going to do a lot of highlight. My fan brush, I'm going in with my highlight, my iridescent. Yep. Contact a buddy of mine. See how my buddies. Y'all know see, I didn't even touch anything that time and it fell. But y'all buddies, you know I usually like your stuff. If I don't see anything, you probably gonna get a message from me. If we haven't talked in a while and we generally talk, yeah, you're gonna get a message from me. Because you know what? When I was struggling and I didn't go out and I was very, very depressed and didn't want to do anything, many of you have been there for me, and I'm so grateful for you. Because we all go through things. We all go through something. People that seem like they have it all, they go through things too. You want to know why? You're human. You experience loss the way I do, and sadness, and we all want we want fulfillment and things of that nature. I'm just going back in because I want this to be a little bit more defined. I usually just take a little bit of dark there, and that'll kind of define the Cupid's bow as well. And then you can also go under there. Like I said, that's the whole shadow thing. I could dig it. So now let's see with the lip product. I'm gonna go in with my balm. I'm not gonna do my scrub. I found my liquid. I found my lip bonbon. This stuff is really good, like in combination with the scrub, the exfoliator. So I put a little bit of this on, and you could do. It's so neat because it turns. So you have to, how sometimes if the cap comes off, then you have to worry about it smudging all in your bag. This one turns like a capsule, so that's like pretty cool. I dig it. You get so much product. Look at all that you get. Boom. That's it. It's so soothing. Oh, see, I didn't turn it all the way. That one is the which one is this? Red Velvet Cheesecake. It's got a slight tint, but it's doable. So if you didn't want to do too much with your lips, ladies, you could do a pencil. And I really like, where's the one that I like? I think it's Pompous. Yeah. Where you at, Pompous? Yep. It's like this berry kind of, can you guys see? It's like a berry kind of, I like it. And I'll line this with my dark, with my light. If it's too light, this will bring it down a little bit. If it's too dark, it'll give it a different color. I will switch up my colors. So this is my newer one. It's almost time to sharpen it. So if you're, hold on a second, guys. If, and then I want to really define it. If you find that, if you have like a lippy that's too, I know like some of you guys are wanting some other colors that are a little bit too light, you can always go in with a darker color for contrast. You can do an ombre lip. You can mix it. Hell, say I didn't want to do anything else with this one. I can just take the Pompous with the, what was it, Red Velvet Cheesecake. And this kind of gives me like a berry. And I'll just fill it in like that. And then I'll just go around again. probably need to sharpen this. I was trying to get one more out of it before I sharpen it. Okay, and then you said, nah, I don't really like that. That's too pinky for me, right? You said, nah. So, it's okay. So we'll find a liquid lipstick that, sorry guys. We'll find a liquid lipstick that, purple might be too dark. No Spellbound, Spry, Sneaky. Sneaky? Sneaky. Oh, Stoic. Stoic is kind of gold. Stellar. Sentimental is too pink. It's kind of goldish. Let's see what we get. I have not tried this before. I don't think I have. I've done Stella. Which one is this? What did I say? That's why I keep the box. Sneaky. So this is kind of like a bronzy. Let's see how we do. Interesting. And as you guys can see, I don't need a lot. That came out all right. You can still see it's got like the pink base, but now I didn't have that pink base on. I had just like maybe the clear, the French vanilla. It would look like a totally different color. I like it. It's still got a coppery feel, but you see I toned it down a little bit. Yeah. And I'm still going with what's on the wand. I haven't dipped back in. I'm just like I'm saving that corner for. Yeah. Yep. And I don't need to go back in. Boom. Done. Yippee. Oh. Hey guys, let me say something. If you just want to call me on Facebook Messenger and you just want to kick it because you're having a bad day, call me. Because I got jokes for days. Do you understand me? If I tell y'all sometimes some of the things that go on in the house, when I be here, I've learned to be my own best company. I mean, I like seeing you guys too. I do when I can't get out. But while in here during this time that I couldn't get out and I couldn't be amongst people, I have learned a lot of things. And each step has been amazing. Do you hear me? And I'm really learning to love the process. Because when I come out, I'm not going to be the same person. And not just physically, like spiritually, mentally, I'm not going to be the same person. Because after you've endured some stuff, you know, after you went through some things and you come through, you're like, oh, okay, all right. The strength that you find out that you have is remarkable. Do you hear me? Remarkable. So, if you're going through something right now, I'm just taking a little bit of highlight from my Cupid's bow. For my Sneaky. If you're going through something right now, it's a lot going on. That's okay. Bridge. So I'm gonna do no more highlight. Leave it alone, Jonna. If you're going through something right now, it's okay. It's all right. We don't always know our process or why we go through things. Oftentimes we ask, Why? It's inevitable that all of us are going to go through something. Now, some people go through a lot more things than other people. And you just be like, wow, I don't know if I could go through that. And you're probably right. You probably can't. But that's not your story. That's theirs. So we just need to encourage each other. We just need to be here for each other. We just need to... Oh, I'm supposed to spray with the... It doesn't spray it. Like flits. And then just press it in. We just need to encourage each other. Kind word. We don't need to be so busy and so caught up. And I'm not saying, oh, forget about your problems. You don't have any. But what I'm saying is, you all have influence. Everybody has some type of influence. All of us have a gift. And if you're able to give a kind word to someone, if you're able to laugh, spend some time, cheer somebody up, be a mentor to somebody, encourage them if you have some good advice or can point them in the direction of some good resources, by all means do it. It's such a good feeling. You know, it's such a good feeling to do that. And it's so good because, like I said, so many people are hurting. So many people are going through. You might be that person that's going through that. Oh, there I go again. Down goes Frazier. That might need encouragement. It's okay. I've learned to ask. I'm like, listen, I'm just really having a bad day here. Like, let me call somebody that I genuinely care for and that cares for me. And let me get out of this funk. You know, I do pray and I do ask God for this. But sometimes it's like, oh man, I'm just really, what is going, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is really going on? I just turned my bag over and dropped a whole bunch of stuff out. Because I thought I saw something and it was nothing but the flap of the box. See, I can tell y'all stories. Y'all be like, what? Oh. I was almost organized. Now I just threw everything down. But yeah, I can tell you guys some stories. So if you're on the job and you're not crazy about it, remember there's somebody that does not have a job that is wondering where their next meal is coming from. You know what I'm saying? If you have a car that's not brand new, there's somebody that's taking the bus. If you're complaining about the bus, there's somebody that can't get around. You know, they don't have any transportation. They're not near the bus and they have to wait for somebody to take them. If you're that person that has to wait for someone to take you, remember there's somebody somewhere that has no legs or that is paralyzed, that cannot move around for themselves, that can't walk, that would love to walk the 0.6 mile to the bus stop to get to where they're going because they don't have their independence anymore. You know, if you're complaining about, oh, these kids are getting on my nerves, or oh, these kids are loud or whatever, there's somebody who cannot have children, or somebody who wants to have children, who wants to hear the sound and laughter of children, but cannot. So please remember that this season and all the time, because it's really easy, and I'm saying that because I do it too. It's really easy to find out what's wrong. It's really easy to, you know, basically complain and say, you know, what's wrong with my life? When we have to really remember there's so much that's right with it. So I'm just trying to put all this stuff away because I don't want it to drop again. But yeah, I just figured I'll come up here. I don't usually do morning lives, and I know usually everybody's getting ready to go on. But the wonderful thing is you can always hit the hashtag replay, go back and see what's going on. I think you guys are wonderful. This is my finished look. Not too much going on. Switch my clothes up, pull my hair down, good to go. And I will see you guys on the rebound. Be kind to each other. Be kind to yourself. Remember, I love you, but God loves you most. And have a wonderful day. Bye, guys. It doesn't want to finish. It wants me to stay. Oh, wow. It won't finish, guys. Oh, that's very interesting. I'm pressing like...